when it comes to our people, we like to feel good when we hearing something.
Yeah, that's not what I'm here to do. That's not what I'm here to do.
Damn. The moment I saw Amanda Seales sitting across from Tasha K in an interview, I said, hell nah, Amanda, this was a scheme that Tasha set up not to only come at Amanda Seales with the bullshit, but to come at us all with the bullshit. Girlfriends, it is time to get into the kinks and coils of it all. Eyes on the bread, we pull at the stories till the shadows shift. Come through, we take our time. My girlfriends, welcome to another episode of Comb Through with Nikki Noir, where we don't just skim the headlines, y'all. We comb through the kinks and coils of my favorite guilty pleasures from ratchet reality TV. We're talking sitcoms, sports, movies, and more. We're relaxing facts, receipts, and mess, just like Black women working a box of Just For Me through that 4C hair. I'm talking about, you know how they do? They take it piece by piece, section by section, making sure no strand is left behind. Now, wait a minute. It is time to comb through the kinky and coiliness that is Amanda Seales. Now, love her or hate her, Amanda Seales has made her impact in pop culture. Regardless of if she is sparring with 20 Black conservatives or if she is doing the most to try to rustle Issa Rae's feathers, or if she's sitting down with Shannon Sharpe. And as of late, Amanda even sat down and had a conversation with Tasha K. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all. No matter how you feel about Amanda Seales, one thing I have to say is Amanda Seales is authentically Amanda Seales. She stands 10 toes down in her convictions all the times, and she gives zero fucks about what we the people think about her. And when you think about it, that's pretty dope to know yourself that well and to be that confident in oneself that we don't give a about what nobody says, what they think about us, how they feel about us. We're just moving about the cabin and we're just living our life. Now, Amanda Seales said that she is a realist, and it definitely showed in this conversation that she had with Tasha K. First things first, though, girlfriend, I need to understand why you would sit down with Tasha K. Now, I know you said on your live that you did a little research into Tasha K and you noticed that she had, the little bit of back and forth with Cardi B. And I'm sorry, sister, that was more than a little bit of back and forth with Cardi B. That is about $4 million worth of beef. And again, if y'all gonna vlog and blog and want to do all the things, stop trying to come for these celebrities. Stop lying. First of all, like if we're gonna spit some facts, let's bring some facts up. If we want to give opinion, but be respectful in your opinion, because when you come for people, don't come for people.
I will get with you. I will get you together. So people need to know on this stage, don't come for me unless I send for you.
Especially if they didn't send for you. If they didn't send for you, don't come for them, because if you lightweight try to knock on their door and they answer.
But the problem is, Tasha K, she's still hurt. She's still feeling some type of way. There's a lot of resentment and anger and animosity because she lost in front of the world. She's out. Look at Tasha K. Or does this look like stress, debt, and confusion?
And baby, they come with a barrage of all the things and they cook and they eat your ass up, then the chips gotta fall where they may. And so Tasha, yeah. So anyway, Amanda goes and sits and has this conversation with Tasha K. Again, Amanda said Tasha and her team reached out to her while she was in Grenada. And so, she basically doing a little research said to Tasha, listen, I don't want to be on no gossipy type talk show. That's not what I'm about. I don't want any parts of that. So Tasha, what does Tasha do? Tasha and her team, it's a scheme that Tasha set up to come to Amanda Seales with the bullshit. So what does Tasha say? This isn't that type of show. This isn't that type of show. Now, mind you, on Tasha's side, people that know Tasha K, we already know what she is doing. Tasha is setting up her Patreon. We already know. She's putting out teaser reels about Amanda Seales, about the interview coming up, teasing it on her side. Now, mind you, Amanda knows nothing about this because it's happening on Tasha's Patreon. So, Amanda, I'm going to say this, in my opinion. I'm going to say she reluctantly agreed to have a sit-down conversation. Now, mind you, Amanda Seales is an intellectual. So again, girlfriend, you did not do your research to see who, in fact, you decided to sit down across from the gossip devil, the Timu and Shin, Wendy Williams. That's who you decided to sit down with. So Amanda didn't really know who she was dealing with or what she was working with until she sat down across from this lady. And this lady went on the angry black woman rhetoric. The moment that she said that, in my opinion, you could see Amanda, you could just see Amanda just deflated, okay? And I'm sure Amanda was like, nah, damn it, I'm going to have to dumb down this conversation. And Amanda did what she does best when she is challenged. She floated like a butterfly. She stung like a bee. And she ran intellectual circles around Tasha K, so much so that Tasha K had to get some damn wine because she didn't know what she was in for. Now, mind you, you can talk about somebody all you want on your show, on your platform, Tasha K. You did all the things. You've done it a lot with Amanda Seales. But to have Amanda sitting in your face, you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready at all. What came out saying, I wasn't ready. Yeah, you wasn't ready. You was not ready for what Amanda had to give to you. So that's why you had to get that wine to, to loosen yourself up and to talk like you knew what you were talking about, and you didn't. And that's why, for me, I felt myself dumbing down. Like, I had to turn off the interview. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I turned it off because it's just like
somebody like you who was extraordinarily intelligent. Like, Amanda, I couldn't rumble with you. I've seen you in your flow. Mm-hmm. I know what you come with.
Tasha, Amanda ain't what you want. Amanda ain't what you want, baby. So Amanda, after the interview, which she said happened last December, she went on YouTube to watch it. And that's when she saw Tasha talking shit about her, doing these clickbait teaser trailer situations to get the people to watch. And so, Amanda didn't have anything, of course, disparaging to say about Tasha K. She said, Tasha and her team were lovely, and that basically it was what it was. But y'all know how Tasha K is. Amanda, I just hope that you have learned that Tasha K is definitely not worth your time. So Tasha was definitely wrong for that. So I saw in the comments a lot of people that I'm sure they did not even attempt to watch the video. So they just started saying like, oh boy, I bet Amanda Seales in this interview, was playing the victim like she usually does. And I'm going to say, in this moment, I didn't see any victimhood. What I saw was Amanda speaking her piece about the situation with Tasha K. Now I want to pivot to Sister, where we're going to say that you potentially could be the problem in some of these instances. First, I want to tap into the conflict that you have with Issa Rae. I'm really feeling like this is a one-sided make-believe beef. Now, the last time we seen Amanda truly talk about Issa Rae was when she hopped on the Netflix documentary train. So you guys already know that there is this, this little situation happening where people are pulling up and pretending that they have a Netflix documentary coming up. So
It's fine. Darren?
So Amanda tapped into her former character on Insecure, Tiffany Dubois. And so what she did was she made a make-believe Netflix documentary on why Tiffany Dubois wasn't invited to attend the Insecure, 10-year reunion. And so she calls Darren, Darren, her husband that was on the show. So mind you, it's been 10 years since Insecure debuted. And when I tell you that show was definitely for the culture, by the culture, representation matters. And that show, when I say it represented being young, gifted, and black, just being black and just the blackness and all the representation, all the things, it just puts you in your fields and takes you back 10 years ago to that show about Issa and Lawrence and Molly and Tiffany and Daniel, and just friendship and growing and going through growing pains while you're, growing into your own. And, the relationships, the highs, the lows, the goods, the bads, and not just romantic relationships. We watched Issa and Lawrence, we watched their relationship, them fall apart. And then we watched Issa and Molly's relationship fall apart. And then, of course, both relationships were mended, at the end of the series. But Insecure was just a good time. So Issa Rae and showrunner Prentice Penny, they decided, hey, it's been 10 years. Let's rally the troops. Let's go on tour. Let's give the people what they want and have been salivating for. So they put together this tour. And Amanda, you got to understand why. Please don't. We know you gave yourself the autism diagnosis, and being the mother of a child with autism, I'm calling BS on this situation. Now, although jumping on that Netflix documentary, that train that, that everybody is jumping on because that's what's hot at the moment, it was funny, it was cutesy or whatever, but don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Ain't no way in hell Issa D. Rae was going to invite you, Amanda Seales, to come on this reunion tour. Not with her, Yvonne, and Jay and them, and Prentice. No, she was not going to invite you. Not with the way you gave her and your former castmates, your ass to kiss. And that's where I want to get into like this one-sided beef that I feel Amanda has had with Issa Rae. And we gonna bring it back. We gonna rewind it all the way back to what we know of. Now, Amanda got on Shannon Sharp and she started revealing more things, but we gonna run it back to what was it that there was an award show after party that was happening. Issa was out of town. Issa's publicist and Amanda did not mess with each other. So the publicist threw this party. Now, Amanda, I'm going to say this. I know you got, I'm going to say you got common sense. Now, the average person, if they know that somebody don't with them, I would imagine that they would not want to pull up nor be around in the space or in the face of someone who don't with them, right? But Amanda decides, ornery, I'm going to call you ornery because you decided to pull up to this party knowing that this woman don't mess with you and you don't really mess with her. So you pull up, you get into the party, you trying to razzle dazzle, schmooze and whatnot with the people, hobnob and rub elbows with the other beautiful people. And security, she spots your ass, calls security, and you get kicked out. And I'm sure it was embarrassing. It was humiliating because you went off and you told we the people. And then you went on over to the Breakfast Club and you just started spilling more tea. You got into this situation. You get mad at Issa. Now, mind you, this was a party that Issa's publicist threw. Issa was not even in town. But then you get mad at Issa. You start getting pissy with Issa. And then you start just spilling stories and putting us in a group chat that we did not ask to be in. Now, mind you, being nosy, I'm here for the tea. But we didn't need to know about how you feel like you've always protected Issa and you feel that she's never protected you. Then you went into intimate details that happened on set that allegedly transpired between you and her, where one time you said one car scene, you started crying because you felt that she treated you a certain type of way. Then talking at the table where you two allegedly almost came to blows, or so you said. I mean, we didn't need to know all that, man. And then on the flip side, Issa, you talk about Issa, but Issa is as cool and as calm as a cucumber when it comes to you. And then when the people try to bait her into a conversation about you, all Issa says is that I don't want to with nobody that want to with me or work with anyone who does not want to work with me or talks bad about me. And yes, she was talking about you, Amanda, but she didn't say your name. And mind you, that's why Issa is seemingly in her winning season, because she's not giving this bitterness that how the people are viewing you, if you will. So there's that. Then, damn, is Amanda the problem? Because remember, Amanda was also in Flowetry for about 15 minutes. But then we come to find out Marsha Ambrosius. Now let Marsha tell it. Marsha is basically saying that there was really no beef between her and Amanda. Marsha seemingly wanted to get out of her contract at the time. Now, Natalie and Marsha had parted ways. Marsha was still in insecure. Marsha was still in Flowetry. Amanda got brought into Flowetry. Then Amanda is saying that her people, her good friends, was telling her that while she was on tour with Marsha, that Marsha cut Amanda's song. So like during their set, Amanda had her own song to sing. Because now, mind you, I didn't know Amanda Seales was a vocalist. So Amanda was doing her song during part of the set. And then she noticed as they were going, the more that they were on tour, she was finding out from her friends that Marsha was trying to cut her song. So then Amanda started spilling tea about how Marsha was trying to cut her song. And then she's confronting Marsha about it. Marsha, I don't know anything about it. So as they're in the car, then she gets a text from another friend that says, turn on Wendy Williams. And Natalie is going off on Amanda Seales while talking to Wendy Williams, saying, oh, I'm the original Flowetry. Who is this Amanda? Who is she? What is she? And so she's asking Marsha, do you know anything about this? Meanwhile, Marsha is like, I don't know nothing about it. And I think two things can be true at the same time. I think you knew about it, and I think you wanted out of the contract. So you was willing to do anything to just burn Flowetry into the ground so you could go solo dolo. But Amanda, I don't know. It's just seemingly like, Amanda, you a little trip. You a little firecracker. I ain't mad at you. You a little a feather ruffler, if you will. But again, curl friends, no matter how we feel about Amanda Seales, Amanda is going to tell us a good story. And Amanda is going to bring the people together in their dislike of her. But again, Amanda is authentic. And again, she's seemingly living her best life. She don't care what I think, what you think, what nobody thinks. She's going to continue walking in her authentism. No, she's going to continue. I'm not going to cut that out either, because I want y'all to see how real I am. She's just walking in her authenticity. And I mean, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even mad about that, because I feel like people, we need to keep it real more. We need to stop being like veneers and being real. Like, just being real. Amanda, I ain't mad at you. Matter of fact, I cannot wait to relax. I can't wait to relax more of your shenanigans. I can't wait to see for what else is to come down the pipeline when it comes to Amanda Seales, because y'all know she always has something to say, regardless of if we want to hear it or not. So, girlfriends, get with me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. For now, we have detangled a bit of this kinky and coily. For now, we have detangled this kinkiness and this coiliness that is Amanda Seales and all of her little situations and her shenanigans, with the people and with the culture. So get with me in these comments, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode of Comb Through. If you have not subscribed, what the hell are you waiting on, girlfriends? So I'm Nikki Noir, and I just want to say, see you in the next video, my girlfriends. Eyes on the bread, we pull at the stories till the shadows shed. Come through, we take our time. Hear the receipts, read between the lines.